Hi, this is Justin from Ajar Productions. In this video, I want to give you a sneak peek of some of the cool accessibility features that are coming to in5 version 3.8. On screen, I have a digital publication that I've created in InDesign and exported with in5. I want to show you that it has a huge amount of interactivity and it's also quite accessible at the same time. So I'm going to start off navigating with the keyboard. So I'll hit the Tab key, and you can see there is a skip link that shows up when I try to start navigating with the keyboard. So here it's showing me a note that is only available if I'm using a screen reader, if I'm navigating by keyboard. And then when I hit enter, it navigates there, and when I tab away, it goes somewhere else. Now, I am using this bright green rectangle. It's an extra bit of CSS. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you what that CSS is, and you can use it in your testing as well, just to see how your keyboard navigation is working. This is a very interactive document. I've got scrolling frame here, for example, with the keyboard focus on that menu item. So here when I hit enter, in5 actually changed the focus for me automatically from the button to the MSO that was just changed. So it changed from this closed state to the open state where I can see the menu, and now if I tab through, I can tab through the different buttons inside of the menu. So I can tab to the 3D flip cards, for example, and hit enter. And now I'm on the screen with the 3D flip cards, and you notice those are keyboard accessible as well. So if I hit return with that in focus, I can actually rotate that over. And under the hood, in5 is also it's only showing the front side to the screen reader until it gets flipped over, and then it actually makes the back side accessible as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead to the next page. So I'm opening up the code inspector, and I just want to show you that I have a custom tag here. This element is tagged as an aside, and I did that in InDesign with an in5 tool. So I'll show you that momentarily. Just want to give you a sense also of the level of interactivity in this document. So I'm going to continue skipping ahead. So in this page, I have an image sequence, and I can drag it to rotate it. It's pretty cool. Interactive animation there. Obviously, that's something that is available to someone who can see and manipulate the cursor. So we have this high level of interactivity for everybody, but then it's accessible under the hood. One more thing about the interactivity I want to mention is that this is also responsive. So we've got this image sequence that's draggable. We've got scrolling frames. We've got 3D flip cards, slideshows, and this document can change between portrait and landscape. And of course, I built those as layouts in InDesign. Now, if I open the Wave extension to see about the accessibility on this, you'll see that it has 0 errors. Now, let's take a look at a similar version of this document published on Publish Online. It doesn't have a lot of the interactivity. It's not responsive. It doesn't have slideshows or image sequence or 3D flip card, anything like that, and yet it has more errors. So this new in5 version is very accessible. It can pass this wave evaluation, and you can navigate by keyboard. Now let's take a look at the document InDesign. I want to quickly show you how I set some of this up. Under in5 interactive widgets, there's now this accessibility panel, and this is only available to Elite or Enterprise licenses. All the stuff that happens under the hood and the keyboard navigation, that all comes with every in5 level, so you don't have to worry about that. This is the extra bit of control you get with the accessibility panel. I can make things visible only to the screen reader, or I can hide them from the screen reader. I can set custom roles, so it makes it easier for a screen reader to determine the purpose of elements on screen. And I can also give it custom tags. So you saw that one tag was an aside. That was just set here. And this one is checked to treat like a skip link. So we're hiding it and giving it the ability to be keyboard focused. And then it also has this go to page action on it that when I hit enter, when this is focused, it actually takes me to that next page. So those are the basics of setting it up. Most of it's done automatically. It's done the ways that I've shown in the past where you add alt text to this, but this accessibility panel gives you just a little bit more. And lastly, back here in the browser, I just want to show you that code that I use for testing to show the focus. This is custom CSS that I attach as a resource when I export it. So if you save this as a file, you can attach it to your document while you're testing, then remove it when you're done testing. So I'll just walk you through what this does. If you're interested, the asterisk targets any element, and then colon focus means only when it's focused, meaning when it has tab focus. And then I'm just adding a green outline that is solid and 10 pixels wide. And then I'm also just setting the Z index to 1 so that that element will pop out a little bit. In case it's behind something, it'll make sure the full outline shows. So that's it. That's the extra bit of testing. So hopefully you found this interesting, and hopefully you're going to find these accessibility features useful when they come out in version 3.8 very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you in another video soon.